I might consider our producer Jules' relationship real right now. I think at this point, JD, I believe in it. It wasn't, she's all in love, moved in with a guy within 3 days, and they never argued one time. It's not real unless you argue.
Yeah, I think it's over, actually.
You think it's over? That might be. Listen, it's the Morning Mess. Reminder, your tickets for the D-backs for Father's Day game this Sunday coming up right after 7 o'clock. How you doing? It's your guy, Joey Boy.
It's JD.
And it's Sienna.
Producer Jules, we're going to open up the phone lines, 833-730-6377. What was your silly squabble? What was your silly squabble, huh? Based on Jules, how many days, hours, minutes have you been officially with your boyfriend?
Like 2 months.
2 months.
I don't even think we're there yet.
A month and a half, we'll say. And you already moved in with this guy.
Yep.
Moved in with this guy after probably 5 weeks. Crazy, right? And I said, you guys don't argue about nothing. I'm sorry, I jinxed you. You finally got into your first fight last night.
We did. And it was over something ridiculous.
Silly squabble.
Very, very silly. It's very elementary.
What happened?
So me and Austin both like to play video games. So that's something we have in common. That's something we like to do together to pass time. We've been playing this one video game, but it is a one-person player game. So we've been taking turns and
There's that phrase icks me out. Taking turns.
it gets worse, Jake.
Oh, no.
So I am a little less skilled in video games than he is. So by taking turns, it takes me a little longer to get things done. I might die a couple more times than he does. And I think he's getting a little frustrated watching me play, understandably. But I wanted to feel equal, and I wanted this to be our game and not a game that was just his, and I just felt like a burden, and I was annoying him. So I got a little upset because when I would play, he would go on his phone and just scroll and not pay attention to me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Dad, watch me. Watch me. Watch me.
Watch what I can do.
Look what happens when I press X and A at the same time. You like video games too? I love video games, Dad.
So anyway, this kind of started something because I was asking him, I'm asking you questions about where to go and what to do, and you're ignoring me. And he's like, well, I'm ignoring you because you told me that you didn't like when I was micromanaging you. So
You suck at the game.
So you told him to leave me alone. I'm trying to figure it out myself. Then he didn't pay attention. You got mad at him still.
correct.
Jesus.
We call that a roundabout.
So that was our silly squabble. It did turn into much more than it needed to be. So we've now come to a conclusion. We did work through it. So now we set 15-minute timer. Now I call him the time master now. So he sets a timer so we can play our game and we get 15-minute turns.
What game is this?
Good question.
It is Zelda Breath of the
Oh,
Wild.
my God.
You're so white, dude. Oh, my gosh.
Such a fun game.
I thought it would be impossible to be whiter than JD. You
Zelda
win.
is on the board.
Zelda is high on the board. Why'd you fight with your boyfriend? So we're playing Zelda, taking turns.
So yeah, it was a bit ridiculous.
But listen,
But
you worked out the conflict.
we did. We got through it.
Boundaries,
Boundaries were set.
resolution.
Resolutions
I
were
love
made.
it, though.
Yes.
That's a relationship. Hey, you know what? Round of applause.
Good job, Jules. So proud of you.
I'm almost 30 years old, and we have to set a literal timer to take turns playing a video game.
Whatever
So,
works.
yep.
Whatever works. That's your love language.
It is.
I love it, though. I love, and people think I love conflict because then you know how the other person handles it. Because you have to be compatible in life with a person. You have to have conflict. Now, how do you handle it? Because I know Jules hates when people walk away from a conversation or an argument. You want to handle it right then and there.
Yes.
And then some other people like to do that as well.
Yeah, he needs to take a breather.
Right.
I don't. I made the whole thing worse, I will say. I do take a lot.
Wait, hold on here. Hold on. What?
Breaking news.
I will take like 90% of the faults.
Listen, that's
Wow.
gross.
90-10. She's
Right?
a 90 girl.
She's the 90.
All right.
That is growth. Your relationship, I promise you, just got stronger.
Oh, it definitely did. I did a lot of apologies. He was not perfect throughout it.
Right. He got that 10%.
He held some accountability.
Yeah.
But yeah, I could have handled the situation a little bit better.
Oh, I love it. I love this for you.
Yeah.
That's a silly squabble.
It was extremely silly squabble.
And you can laugh about it now.
We can now.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's funny. The one comment he made during the argument was, He looked at me, smiled, and said, "Where do you rate this argument on a level of like importance?" And I lost it.
That's so dope. It's such a valid question, though.
Yeah.
He's like, where are you going to rate this? Like, how far do you want to go here? And I imagine Jules saying, all the way.
But it's the smile. That
But it's
got
the
me. It was
smile.
a needed smile, but I'm
At
sure.
that point, it was like a 10 for me. I
Right.
was like already gone.
You're like,
I
oh, you want to
love
get
it.
silly now? Need something to laugh at? Oh, I feel you.
Zelda.
Yeah, over Zelda.
Over Zelda.
Meanwhile, we got the staycation setup coming up, catching up cheaters. Like, oh yeah, I got a better story.
And I was not taking "we're not playing this game anymore" for an answer. And I think that was the biggest problem because he was like, "We don't have to play this game. We can play a 2-player game." And I was like, "No, I want to play Zelda with you, and we're gonna make this work."
What the hell? Listen,
My
high
head
on the
hurts.
board right now. Silly Squabble is Zelda and Jules and her man Austin. Okay,
man.
call in. What was your silly squabble? You can laugh about it now. Okay, 833.
730.
6377. Yes, word is I am dating someone new. I am dating someone new, and we got in a silly squabble as well last night.
Full moon today, so
Fellas, women are crazy. Women are crazy.
you know what? But you love us.
True.
And you need us.
Yeah, true. I'm going to tell you about this new person I'm dating and the silly squabble I got into, and I'm trying to take Jules' advice on this one. Up next, Morning Mess. Okay, we're talking about what is your silly squabble. All right, just a silly argument with your person, whether you first started dating and or now. It's the Morning Mess here. It's Joey Boy.
What up? It's JD.
And it's Sienna.
D-back tickets on the way for Father's Day this Sunday, so hang out with us and give us a call. What was your silly squabble with your person? 833
730.
6377. The very Caucasian argument of our producer Jules and her man last night was their first argument. They met like 2 months ago, fell in love 2 weeks in. She's moved in already. It's crazy, man.
I know. And the fight over Zelda is next level.
They got in their first argument. They're both gamers about how much time is spent playing Zelda. I guess it's a one-person game.
Yeah, it's a one-person game, but what was annoying to her is the fact that she takes a little longer to play the game, and he was not paying attention.
And she sucks at it. That's what she said. She
didn't say
said
that.
it.
JD said
She
it.
said it. She
Hey,
said she's
hey,
not
hey.
as good.
I don't like to see white on white crime
Okay,
here.
sorry.
Relax. That's your sister in. All right.
She's not as gifted.
There it
There
is.
you go.
That's nicer, with all
There
due
you go,
respect.
with all due respect.
She's practicing. So they settled it. Conflict was there. They settled it, but it was a silly squabble. She could say, that was our first fight. So I'm dating someone new, and we got into a silly squabble last night. She took off to Mexico with some family this past few days. She got back last night, and she wanted to bring back straight. She stopped at the border to bring some birria tacos. She's like, this is an amazing spot in TJ that sells the most amazing birria tacos. I'm like, oh, cool. She goes, I'll stop by and bring. She goes, is JoJo there with you? I'm like, JoJo's always with me. Yes. We would love birria tacos from the border. What? So, she smuggles over birria tacos for us. She shows up and we're eating it. They're great. They're amazing. She's like, hey, I got some for my sister. Can I store them in your refrigerator until I go to my sister's? I'm like, sure. I make room in my refrigerator. I got to send off some of my emails. So I leave from the kitchen. I'm sitting on my bed, setting off emails. And she comes in. She's like after 10 minutes, she goes, I'm back. I'm like, oh, hey. Okay. She's like, yeah, I'm putting everything away. I go, oh, okay. Didn't think nothing of it. So I walk out after a few minutes. I'm like, hey, I'm going to jump in a shower really quick. It's been a long day. She's like, where'd you disappear to? I'm like, what? She's like, I came back and you were gone. I'm in my room. What are you talking about? It would have been nice if you helped me put this away.
Oh, I love it.
I'm like, put the video away? It's like, yeah. She got to take stuff and bring it out of my car. I'm like, oh, okay. You could have just asked if you needed help. That's not the point. I want you to want to
Yes.
help. And I was looking at her for a good 30 seconds. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
She wanted you to just do it. She
Yeah.
wanted the effort to just be there. So the second she said, I'm back, that was a statement
Yeah.
right there. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm back.
Yeah, I guess to
knew.
open the refrigerator door, I don't know. Like, all she had to do was place the thing in the refrigerator. So she wanted me to be there she was like upset. And I was just like thinking, she had a long drive. She's tired. She had a long day.
Yeah, why be alive? This is insane.
Well, how much of it did you need to help her with that she wanted you to?
Well,
Come on. Really?
you see how these girls stick together?
You should want to do it.
Should have
I
watched
see what you're trying to do. I'm not gonna, Joey, I'm not going to allow
You
this
shouldn't
to
have to
happen.
say
you.
anything. Just do it.
Hey, that's
Read
what I
our
got from it.
minds.
Yeah, exactly. I got to practice that. It's my bad. I didn't know how to read her mind. I didn't know.
It's like she wanted it. She wanted you to fight.
She
with
wanted
her.
me at the door to welcome back. I just saw you, but welcome back into my home and let me open the refrigerator. Here, let me put that in. I think she was carrying like something out, but I didn't know like if you needed needed help, all you have to do like, hey, can you help me with this? Yeah, I got you. That would have been it. But I was supposed to know that she would want help, I guess.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to know.
Yeah.
Read our minds.
Oh,
Come
Jesus.
on, guys.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think she drove back to Mexico at this point. The hell with this guy. Single again. All right. So listen, what was your silly squabble? All right. 833
730.
6377. We got morning messenger Tatiana. We haven't heard from Tatiana. in a while.
Bust down.
Tatiana Phoenix. All right. What was your silly squabble, hon?
My silly squabble was in Mexico. It was over the dumbest thing, a girl looking at him and him looking back at her.
Those are always the funniest fights. What do you do? Just looked at me.
Wait. So you're in Mexico. What part of Mexico?
Rocky Point.
Yeah, Rocky
Ooh,
Point.
okay.
Checks out now.
Makes sense.
It's a rocky
The
weekend.
drinks are flowing,
Right.
food is coming, and he happened to look at her back. And I'm like, excuse me? I'm right here. Your happiness is here.
Wow.
No, I'm with you on that. Do I think you should have just left him there? I don't know about that, but I definitely would have started a fight.
While Sienna wears a Mexico soccer jersey right
I literally have a Mexico shirt on right now.
now. Wait, so was this another tourist or was she a local in Mexico?
No, she was a local.
She was, see, that's worse.
It
Now, every
is.
time he wants to go to Mexico, you're going to go see Concepcion in Rocky Point? Is that what we're doing this weekend?
Right?
Did you just get mad at him or did you get mad at her too?
No, him.
And how long did this fight last, or this silly squabble?
It was a silly squabble. I was back within like a few hours.
I was back within a few hours. She goes, I'm back.
When you said I'm
Yes.
back, did you just leave him there at the bar, wherever you guys at, or mentally you had checked out?
No, I had left him at the restaurant.
What's wrong with you, Tatiana?
And he didn't speak Spanish, so
He left him to fend for himself. Oh, the stress.
So wait, did you pick him back up or he found his way back?
no, he found his way back.
Oh, that's so petty. I actually really love that. Someone who doesn't speak the best Spanish. Oh, that's the best revenge.
That's why I left.
You knew you were doing.
Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
Tatiana, what if something bad happened?
That's on him.
Shouldn't have been looking at girls.
You shouldn't have been born with eyes. Wow.
How dare you have good eyesight?
Stevie Wonder that.
So then did you start dating Stevie Wonder? I'll show him.
No. This was also when I was, 18?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you never really let go of that kind of pettiness. Like, I know it's still in you.
She
Stop.
still has that
I didn't like
energy.
it just because you were
Come out. It
18.
can come out.
Yeah. So obviously that didn't work out with him.
Right.
Oh God.
Well, glad
Jesus.
it didn't because he shouldn't be looking at other women.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Close your eyes.
Focus on me. That's all you need to do.
Jesus.
Right?
All right. You can never go wrong with a Tatiana call.
Bust down.
Oh,
Hey.
bust down, Tatiana. I love.
Alrighty. Have a good one.
Don't tell us what to do. Bye.
Bye.
833
730.
6377. More your calls up next. Plus D-back tickets. Hey, it's live. Happy Dry Hump Wednesday. Dry
Very
Hump
nice.
Wednesday. D-back tickets on the way. We're having a discussion. What was your silly squabble? Just a silly argument you got with your person. And we asked you to give us a call. 833
730.
6377. Let's tap in with Keith in Glendale. My man, Keith. What was your silly squabble with your lady?
Oh, bruh, this is from back in the day. This is probably about 20 years ago. Me and my wife weren't even married yet, and it almost cost us our marriage.
What happened?
Birthday cake. She made me a birthday cake, and she called me because I was on the road, and she said, can I go ahead and cut into it? And I was supposed to be home that night. I was like, no, it's my birthday cake. Don't be cutting into my cake. You don't take the first piece of a man's birthday cake.
Everybody knows that. You can't take
Yeah.
the first slice of a man's birthday cake.
Exactly. Even though you made it, I get it. You know? Man, I get home, there's a piece cut right out of the middle. I lost my mind.
Sienna, why are you clapping?
Petty queen. I love it. I love it.
Dude, I was hot. We still today. I laugh about it, but she still, when we bring it up, she gets upset. She's like, "No, that was the stupidest thing ever."
No, I definitely see both sides, but please tell me that each year when she gets you a birthday cake, there's a hole in the middle. Please, because that's what I would do.
No, it was that bad. She was like, I ain't touching this cake.
Oh, she was a little spicy when you started dating her. Like, oh, are you telling me that I can't? Are you telling me what to do? I'm going to cut a whole piece in the middle of it to show you.
and you know that's the best piece out of a cake. Come on, man.
It's all the
dead,
frosting.
With his name in the middle.
name.
Nothing worse than a piece of the corner cake.
Oh,
no.
gosh.
I want that.
This has Sienna written all over it.
You just gave me an idea.
See, that's wrong.
Well, I'm glad you could laugh about it and you guys lasted.
I love you guys. I listen to you guys all the time, man. I appreciate what you guys do.
Oh, man, we
Appreciate you,
appreciate you, man. And her husband, Ivan, hates you. You just gave her an idea.
Noted. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Hey, thanks for all the calls to talk about your silly squabbles. What was the silliest one? That's up there, right?
You got to do that one because, like Sienna said, you got to make that a tradition. How is that not a tradition every year?
Yeah, whether it's his cake or even if he gifts her the missing middle, of the cake. So I feel like that has to be something.
That would
so
be the
cute.
cutest thing. That would be the
Yeah.
cutest thing. Like they're 80 years old. They're at a Denny's together. And they're
Yes.
sharing a piece of cake with the middles, opening the waitress like, why is there a cut on the middle? And they explain the why. You would just die laughing and tearing. How cute that would
It's
be.
so petty.
Yeah.
Like the middle part of the
That's
cake.
the best thing I've ever heard. I'm just visualizing her sitting like, oh, okay, you're going to try to tell me what to do, and then getting the cake cutter and cutting out the middle. Oh, it's great.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
Thank you for all the calls. Listen, we got to get into some real, not silliness, man. If your person's cheating on you, we're here to hopefully save your relationship or help you get out of a toxic one. Staycation set up next, Jens. Who we tapping in with?
So we're going to check in with Camila. She thinks her man is trying to cheat on her with her best friend, so she wants to see what's going on and get to the bottom of it.
If he's trying to bag her best friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how that always plays out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Staycation setup is up next. Plus, those D-bag tickets for Father's Day. Hold on.